It just seems to me that JYP doesn't really know what to do with Twice anymore. I don't know, but if they pull a sneaker, I'm leaving. Me too. Hi, welcome. My name is Angelina, and we're going to get back into our prediction series where we discuss upcoming comebacks, what we think it might sound like, what we think it might look like, hence the title prediction video, but I digress. And today we're going to be discussing Twice's upcoming comeback with Talk That Talk from their album Between 1 and 2. So I'll be sharing my opinion on the current teasers we have and my predictions for the upcoming teasers that we'll inevitably see. And I hope today's opinions aren't too spicy because the last time YouTube themselves sent me a super legit, super legal email telling me to shut the fuck up. It totally wasn't a 12-year-old who didn't understand the ethics of sending hate mail through their school email. So, as of filming this, we have an opening trailer. We also have lots of teaser pictures, but we do not have a music video teaser, though we do have a little snippet from TikTok. But we're going to take a look at all of that, share our thoughts, read some of your thoughts as well. So if that interests you, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm having a lot of fun. I don't think I've seen the opening trailer as of yet, so I thought we could save it to watch it together. And I forgot we were going to do that. I have to fucking set everything. Oh my god. I already told you I'm right here.
Who are we?
Pathfinder. So we have a stiletto as a telephone, a hairdryer as a gun, I'm assuming, and some fingers as guns. Interesting. Let's keep going. Ooh, archive. That is such a cute knife. Did anyone notice this knife is a bunny? We're getting like spicier and spicier shit. So Sana has a bow on her gun. Momo's, oh my god, I literally thought that was Momo for a second because of the hair. Jihyo's gun is like bedazzled. Interesting. I'm intrigued. The outfits, holy shit. Cryptography. I'm not too sure what that is. We'll look into that later. I love this. Mina is literally holding a butter knife. I love it. Then we have Momo with some fancy glasses, and she looks like she's holding a permanent marker, like a red permanent marker, but I don't know. They go so fast, right? It's just like a 1 minute opening trailer. I just want to get the details. Don't get mad. I love you. That's cute, like a little Tamagotchi. Ah! That was so fucking cute. Wait a minute. I love that. That is adorable. Stop it. Why does this almost sound like Itzy? Like the ad-libs. Yeah. It sounds like there's a lot of cat sounds. Between 1 and 2. Okay. Very retro. That was Chaeyoung was holding that knife, right?
Who are we?
Who are we? So we're going to take a look at Twice's Instagram because I want to take a look with you guys at what they've released so far. So we have this timeline poster and we can see it says, "Tell me what you want." There's some pink floppy disks, very pink theme, very cute. Then we have an ad, another ad, the opening trailer. We already saw that. Now for the pictures. Okay. So I was wondering the other day, I was like, why does Twice have so many teaser pictures like compared to Blackpink? And then I was like, well, dummy. It's because Twice has 9 members. 4 members versus 9 members. Obvious. Anyways, I solved that on my own. This is the darker theme. Oh my goodness. Taeyang! What is this? I love it. It looks amazing. So we got some face shots and some body shots and oh my goodness. I'm excited to see this. Well, I guess we already kind of saw the styling. Here we have more face shots. There's my bias, one of my 3 biases of Twice. But yeah, so these are like the darker concepts with Jihyo having like the only orange background. It looks pretty dreamy with like the numbers over their faces and everything. Stunning. Maybe this looks a little this looks a little boring. Just the outfits are stunning, right? But then the background just like plain fucking white with their logo. It just it's moving on. So then we move on to the cuter concept, and as we can see, there are very strong retro themes like a flip phone, old ass TVs, the telephone thing. So I keep seeing TikToks. I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant. I see TikToks where they're like, ask younger kids what they would do as a symbol for telephone. And like the older people go like this because of those types of phones. And then the younger people just go like this for their phones. I was thinking about that as well because like my mom accepted a call and I think it was like a robot or whatever. So I was literally making a sign like this to hang up. And she didn't she didn't get it. Adorable. Peach. Momo means peach in Japanese, doesn't it? I love the peach. It's random as hell, but I love the look of peaches. Fake dogs, fake bunnies. This is the best one. It shows so much of the scenery, and that outfit, it's beautiful. She has the best one. The pink floppy disks, all that jazz, retro. And then we have all of this. We have cute little bunk beds, fake animals, old TVs, old computers. That must have been such a fun set. And that's it. Move this. Did I just fuck everything up? I'll never forgive myself. So now that we've seen everything we have to work with, let's get into the predictions. But first, the teaser pictures seem a little bit all over the place in terms of like a concept, right? It's not like one concrete concept. We have cute version of Twice and more mature version of Twice, which I feel like they've been mixing and matching those concepts quite recently. You know, obviously we have a much sexier concept, especially with the outfits, but I'm just not sold on the fact that it's gonna be either or. Definitely not a traditional sexy K-pop concept because as you know, an industry, those have basically been phased out. If you're interested in a video on like what happened to sexy K-pop concepts, let me know. I have a whole script written. So definitely not traditionally sexy concept, and I don't think it's going to be necessarily a traditionally cute concept either, while also not being like a perfect mix, perfect middle of the two, if that makes sense. I don't necessarily think this is going to be a concept that we can like pigeonhole into one category. Is that the right use of that word? We don't have time for this. Like for sure, I don't think it's going to be one of those cute concepts that we're used to seeing from Twice, but I also don't think it's going to be entirely fully elegant like we've seen in Feel Special. I think it's going to be in line with the Feels, what kind of concept the Feels was, which in my opinion wasn't inherently a cute concept, but rather maybe a more retro concept with cute elements. A lot of people said, you know, cute Twice came back. When I heard the Feels, I didn't think that for a second. Scientist was definitely more in line with maybe what they used to do, but the Feels for some reason felt quite not out of place, but definitely not cute Twice. So in that sense, I feel like this comeback, the concept itself is going to be a little bit everywhere. So maybe along, again, the lines of the Feels mixed with I Can't Stop Me. Both kind of retro, one being more elegant, one being cute, as the opening trailer and the album version suggests. Not that I know what cryptography means. I think we're gonna play a little bit with some professions. Actually, let's look up what fucking cryptography is. Cryptography provides for secure communication in the presence of malicious third parties, known as adversaries. Encryption uses an algorithm and a key to transform an input, i.e. plain text, into an encrypted output, i.e. ciphertext. I have no idea what any of that meant. As for the song itself, I did hear the snippet on TikTok. It sounds quite retro. I imagine it would be a song that's pretty easy to listen to, but I have a feeling, at least for me, it's not going to be like immediately addictive. But in terms of predictions, again, I'm thinking maybe a mix of the Feels and I Can't Stop Me, as it seems to be a little bit more on the somber side. But again, I don't think it's just going to be entirely a somber song. There's those cute elements that I think are going to pop up as well. On that note, I really don't know what direction JYP is trying to go with for Twice. I feel like previously Twice had, you know, a distinct sound. You could expect, you know, a cute concept. And then they started evolving that concept into a more elegant concept, which I think is marked by the release of Fancy. Fancy still somehow kind of fit into that cute realm, at least with the sound, but the direction of their concept is going more and more into this elegant territory. So followed by Feel Special, I Can't Stop Me. It felt like, you know, a consistent evolution that you could follow logically. But dare I say, since Alcohol Free, and I loved Alcohol Free. It was one of my top played songs. But since the release of that, I almost feel like JYP is directionless for Twice. Instead of going in one direction and evolving in that direction, it feels like they're going back and forth between concepts. So, which is not a bad thing. It's very second gen of them to do that. It shows a certain amount of duality. You know, you go from Cry For Me to Alcohol Free. I don't remember the succession. You know, a song like I Can't Stop Me is entirely different from a song like Scientist. However, if we look at the major K-pop groups, even K-pop groups within JYP themselves, they all have a specific direction, you know? Look at Blackpink. Their concept is set in stone. Look at aespa, concept set in stone. And it's not, you know, a crime to have cuter concepts in between. Life's Too Short, Ice Cream, you know, they're all examples. But at the base of it all, we can expect title tracks from these groups that are in line with the concept that they have set in stone. Their companies have very clear directions for them. Same with even ITZY, even Stray Kids. You know, ITZY is going really strong with that Teen Crush. You can come to expect a certain consistency from them. But when it comes to Twice, you know, we don't know what to expect anymore. We could have previously, in the past, expected a cute concept from them. And then during a period of time, we could have expected quite elegant concepts. But then as of now, it's like, well, what do we expect from Twice? But I digress. On one hand, it's fun to be surprised and to see, you know, quote unquote duality from your idols. That can definitely be so much fun. But on the other hand, when you have a specific direction for your group, your fans can come to expect the sense of familiarity. And in that sense, they keep coming back for what they like. So it can be fun to be constantly surprised, and it also can be fun to know what to expect. So let me know down in the comments what your view on that is. Do you think Twice should have a more concrete direction? Do you think JYP is kind of just not putting too much care into it? Let me know, because even within JYP, we have ITZY and Stray Kids, super concrete themes. As for NMIXX, there's just no direction at all. It's a little early to tell for NMIXX, but I don't have faith I don't have faith they're gonna go in a specific direction. Feel like it's just gonna be anything goes, but we'll see. Lastly, I do want to discuss my previous predictions really quickly. Obviously, in 2023, I'm going to make another predictions video and touch on my 2022 predictions, but let's just touch on them real quick right here. I said I don't think Twice would disband. I was very confident that they would re-sign amongst a sea of people waiting for their downfall. That's a little dramatic, but I do want to say I was right. You know, I'm out here rooting for these groups, and you guys have the audacity to call me a hater. Do you know what it means to actually hate something, or your views just so flawed? I'll show you a real hater. I can't make the joke right now. It's inappropriate. So I asked you guys in my community tab, what are your predictions for Twice's comeback? So let's take a look at some of your comments. I think they're going to lean deeper into the disco retro sound that they've been experimenting with lately. The feels, I Can't Stop Me, Celebrate, etc. I think it'll lean a bit more 90s 2000s Y2K given the current trends, but still have that bright and catchy Twice sound. Probably some combo of Nayeon, Jihyo, Jonghyun, and maybe a Choi Sana chorus. Okay, yeah, Celebrate. That's the thing. Every time I listen to Celebrate, I'm like, wow, this is such an amazing song, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. Yeah, I think it was pretty 2000s, wouldn't you say? Which I don't mind. Honestly, if they did a 90s theme, that would be amazing, because I feel like 90s in particular is really overlooked in K-pop. We see plenty of like 70s, 80s inspired music. In fact, it is saturating K-pop as of right now. 2000s, we're seeing more and more of it, but specifically 90s, I can only think of one, Luna's Madonna. That was a 90s concept. So I would love for Twice to do 90s, because I'm tired. I'm so tired. I think it's going to be very stylized, like New Jeans, that futuristic Y2K chrome aesthetic mixed with classic and addicting chorus. To be honest, I think this comeback will be another type of mature concept, just like that they had in other previous comebacks, and I hope Jungin will perform with Twice again. Judging by the difference between the futuristic spy theme and the Y2K theme, I think this comeback would be like Next Level by aespa, but sound a little like Scientist, but more mature sounding. Whatever it is, I'll definitely love it. Thinking back on that, like just like the sexy spy theme, I would kill for like a Miss A type song, you know? Something like Goodbye Baby. We don't get to see Twice lean into that type of JYP sound too much. Can we? I can't remember. The snippet is giving me retro vibes like the feels, but more mature. The concept might be a mix of cute and mature, but we have to wait for the MV teasers. I agree. I don't think it's going to be just like one or the other. I think this song will be the child of Scientist and I Can't Stop Me. It's like a cute song with some cool aspects to it, and of course retro. I also think this will be Jiho's era. To be honest, I think they are going to do something similar to Checkmate. From the album cover and the earlier teasers, the first word that comes to mind was upbeat, fun, and playful, but after seeing the latest teasers, it's giving me Girl Crush and a more mature vibe, so I think they'll do a mixture of Girl Crush and upbeat. I'm really sick of retro concept, but let's see. I expect it'll be like the feels. Based on what other JYP girl groups did this year, I think they're gonna follow the same path, aka a tragedy of a comeback. I don't know, but if they pull a sneaker, I'm leaving. Me too. Sexy Twice, not a fully sexy comeback, but they could go for a different variant of their new grown woman concept with a bit more spices. Matt, we're on the same wavelength. Sneakers Twice version. It's feeling a little, yeah. So yeah, that is basically it for my predictions. I think it's going to be a little bit everywhere in terms of the concept, in terms of the sound, obviously retro, you know, a mix of things we've heard before. But ultimately, my main question is, do you think JYP doesn't know what to do with Twice? As for me, I'm gonna get going, but first, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And you can also join my channel members by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.